Now we can ignore them. Alright, let's continue on then. What we were planning on doing before I got sidetracked by loot.
My app.
I really know my toxicity levels to go down. I don't think I'm going to be able to heal with the way that it is at the minute. With love, Magic Cleo. Okay. So much information. What's going on here? This is the Crabbles are fighting against the Raptidons. If I move in there, are they just going to all of a sudden become best friends for life and attack me instead?
Look alive, Commander.
I'm pretty sure they are.
Brass raring to go. Angry. Cop in that claw.
Mike. Nice. I'm doing that thing again where I just don't look at the items that I'm picking up. I really need to try to keep an eye on what I'm actually lifting. Try to see if any of it is good. Okay. So, yeah, that's, I think that's pretty much all the building's done. I've one quick look up here in the beach. Maybe there's a cave. And then, yes, we go to the next area. I think we can get here without drowning. Yeah. It is a very cool first location. Very colorful. A lot going on. Oh, there's a guy here. He's actually named as well, which means... Oh, never mind. Alright, guess we're not speaking to him. Ah, my loot loss gets me again. I really hope there's something up here. Otherwise this would perhaps... Well, there's people. There's people. This is good. This time I must remember to not blindly loot what they're right beside and then end up in combat with them. Like that. Like I could have easily lifted that.
There you are. Beginning to wonder if you'd have... Finally! This any way to treat the sole graduate of Auntie's promotion acceleration program? After I outlasted all them other candidates, left them at the spires in various stages of rigor mortis, spread across a dozen raptidon gizzards, I'm worn thin, shaky on my land legs after that raft trip, but otherwise raring for my reward for finishing the program. I assume you have the paperwork?
She must have been one of the people sent out by the scientists who wanted the red spores earlier. Program rings a bell, got nothing to do with it though.
You're not from Product Envisioner
Yeah,
Ormsby?
it is for him.
Fine. Guess I'll cool my heels on the beach a bit longer. Good thing I'm good at doing nothing. Been doing it my whole anti-career. Until Ormsby handpicked me for the program. Shirked my way through every skill-building activity while my cohorts got chewed up and spit out. Even that self-promoter Cutshaw. Self-demoted to the briny deep after he slipped off his rubbish raft. I'm the sole survivor. Total validation of my relaxed work ethic.
Congratulations, I guess.
Why, thank you. You know, I see in you a kindred shirker. Come see me when I'm a VP. I'll mentor you in the art of shirking. It's easy to learn, but pretty easy to master, too. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm still a mite seasick. Think I'll take this opportunity to vomit, then get back to what I do best.
We. Kind of gross, but thanks for the loot.
Hostile ahead. What's the
Ah, she'll find me. Oh.
Regular duck.
I was not worth the trauma kit, but I don't know how far back the autosave would have been. Okay, I think although there's like an entire coast here and whatever else, I have no idea if it's going to ask me to come back here at any point. So I think we will continue with the actual game. I can always come back here when I get to the point where I think like the game's almost finished, maybe, and I could do a bit of exploration. But yeah, I don't think there's any need to really go out of my way to do all of that.
Ah, there you are. I was expecting you 4 minutes and 27 seconds ago, but never mind that. I have a missive for you. Highest priority. Recipient's eyes only.
Oh yeah, from who and about what?
All I can tell you is that it is from Arcadia's most judicious custodians, the Order of the Ascendant. I am not privy to any information beyond that. Oh, they did also say it was important. I was tasked 6 months ago to deliver it to whomever ship was at this landing pad at this exact time. Well, 4 minutes ago, like I said. All other questions may be answered by viewing the missive, I expect. Farewell, and as they say, may all your endeavors come to fruition.
So the Order of the Ascendants are a faction that exists in this world. They're basically mathematicians who have done all of these calculations and believe that they can tell the future by it. Like they're able to work out what the grand plan of the universe is. And that's kind of impressive that he said that they were told, you know, be here at this time to give me the video. Because it shows that it's kind of partly their exploration. Their calculation system has worked out for them. But he did give us a recording to what? Yeah, this. Let's have to listen to it on the ship. Let's check that afterwards. We did get some... We go up. I think we got a new lockbox as we were running through there. The Auto Hacker 5000. So it's 7 decryption keys. Chance on hit to scramble auto mechanicals to fight for you. Oh, it's a melee weapon. Think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've seen all the rest of this stuff.
Time to watch whatever it was the messenger had for us.
Inez, you got something to say?
My system still ain't gotten the memo we're clear of the relay. I'm itching to keep running. We're damn lucky we got out in time, Commander. Real glad you found a way to mitigate the destruction. Without the relay looming over all, maybe the island can finally recover. Lon knows it's seen enough as it is.
Hell yeah, it has. A lot's happened. I'm sure you've got some thoughts.
Thought it was noble helping the Vigilant get Westport back on its feet. In theory, who wouldn't want to see their home rebuilt? On the other hand, this could be one hell of an advertisement for other Protectorate settlements. Rebuilding in the face of Auntie's choice and all that. But on the other hand, could only be a matter of time before Westport crumbles into the sea again, and this'll be all for naught. What was your question again?
Yeah, we'll talk later. This speech bubble bug is really annoying. Hey, Lucy. Bye, Lucy.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine DeVries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
Reckon we've got our work cut out for us? Let's head to Golden Ridge.
Hell yeah.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station, due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild.
What can you tell me about Golden Ridge?
Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining uranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources.
And what's a free market station?
Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name.
You said something about the Astrogator being built when you revived me, didn't you?
Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses,
Oh, the Astrogator is something in our
may
ship.
be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Oh, got it. So is this the Astrogator? So we have the quest here on Dorado. However, let's go to the free market station first. We bumped into a faction before called Sub Rosa. I think they stay here, so we'll go here. Maybe there's a bunch of quests and stuff we can pick up to take with us to the other islands, the other planets. However, let's quickly drop off some of the unique weapons that we picked up. Think drop we'll drop most of these uniques off just to make sure that I don't accidentally sell them. I'm gonna keep this one though, because I want to try to level that up a bit more. Anything else is fine to keep on us, I think, so. I'm going to not take Inez and take Valerie. Inez's ability doesn't seem that good at the minute anyway. And I don't think she's got anything here that really she'll want us to do. Oh, damn. Is there nothing to pick up? I want loot. Okay, I guess we start moving in. So this should just be like a station where we can get a whole load of talking to people and maybe even pick up some. Maybe like a vendor that sells like black market stuff, maybe?
Got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any new shipments for months. What did he let you try?
Well, I maybe didn't run it by him. It was out of a big metal barrel behind the bar. Said Auntie's finest star wipe on it.
That wasn't booze. That was shipwax.
Really? Barney should start selling it then. It's better than half his stock.
We got a bounty board. Look up your own bounty. Like I've seen, this must be like a crime thing. If I commit a crime somewhere, I can build up a bounty that then carries between planets. Saying that most places where I've allegedly committed a crime, they just attack me straight away. So Sabolds or Lockpick 8. It's gonna be a while before I get that.
Injuries to... How may this unit assist?
Let the door close, that's what you can do. Any named people? Looking... Gun hand. Huckster?
Spread mucus, half off, today only.
Oh, hucksters are people selling things.
Nice day for shady dealings.
Welcome to the true free market, friend.
Sorry, pal. You look a tad too upscale.
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free market station is open to all.
Except
We might be able to
spies.
pickpocket them to
It's
get the
awful
key.
suspicious how you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate that.
Right. And I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching you.
See, there's a rift here. Or where did that disabled person go? Is that? Yeah, so let's speak to this archivist first. You? Was that not you? Oh, they're over there.
Hope that wayward science type didn't disturb you much, friend. We of the station normally do our best to dissuade partisans from making nuisances of themselves.
Actually, I wouldn't mind learning what she's doing here.
Suppose I can't stop you. Just don't let her convince you to do anything that might put you at odds with our security forces. All that aside, enjoy your time on the station. Don't get into any trouble.
Greetings. Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS free market.
Yeah, why did you just get to the point?
Do pardon my forwardness. I saw that you were a new arrival, but I held out some hope that you might be able to enlighten me where the station populace has not. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been met with suspicion.
Well, I'm guessing the pre-market ship the station's built around?
You're correct. Unfortunately, I'll take that question to mean that I can't interview you for more information. Fiddlesticks. If some independent preservationist would be willing to assist me in discovering the truth, I certainly would appreciate it.
I could lend a hand.
That's great. I can offer you a stipend from my exploratory budget for anything you might manage to discover. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and see what your able hand might unearth.
She does.
I look forward to furthering
She
the
does
cause
make
of
herself
history with
sound
you.
like a spy. Any tips on where to start?
I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Both are places where gossip flies about like so many tarot rays. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not sure where. You also might be able to find some intact portion of the ship amidst all of the station's wreckage. Take a look around. I'm sure you'll be able to get farther on your own.
Okay, so Disabled is now leaving. Everything that I'm focused on right now is how to get this key off her without getting caught. I do think the pickpocket is really straightforward. I thought originally it was going to be like a chance thing, but I think it's actually just straight up. If you can get to them without being seen, then you're able to pickpocket them. So like here, if she stands still, I should be able to just pickpocket without getting caught. And we will leave it at that. Doors barred shut. Buried audio log. We can't get it. Beneath the extensive pile of debris, you can barely make out what looks like an intact audio log. So either we would need to be strong enough or sneaky enough to be able to get into it. there in a moment. Let's go down here. I think I've seen a little gap moving through here. Okay, that just takes us back out here. This large piece of machinery appears to have once belonged to a ship. With some know-how, you might be able to learn more about it. Okay, so we need 8 engineering to get into that. Sorry, but after the last 16 thefts, I had to assemble this locking system. My apologies to those of you who've been pawning my belongings to feed yourself. So... some sort of puzzle. Hold on. So that top one's green, so... oh, never mind. It didn't make a difference. Let's just turn them all on. Oh. Bit beep. Is there any clue? Just turn them all on. So that's them all on. Does look like one is missing though. Oh no. Oh well, that clearly wasn't the right way. Yeah, we'll come back to this another time. Might be that we can find some clues or some lore or something that tells us how to do it. Okay, so we got the weapon store in the middle. I'm assuming all this is stealing. Yep.
My contraptions don't explode no more. Honest.
Auto. I know the name
Listen,
Auto.
I know I shouldn't.
Oh,
warn you
Auto's the
about
guy
this,
with
but
the ladder.
Anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
Yeah, why would you intentionally warn me that your wares aren't functioning?
Kindness? I've been having some problems with my machines since I arrived on this planetoid. But that's enough about myself.
No offense, but you don't seem like much of a merchant.
Well, none taken. I never intended to be. But when life breaks your jaw and shoots out your knees, may as well learn to get good at crawling, right?
Do you know anything about the crash of the ICS
no.
free market?
Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation?
Tinkering's hard enough when you're focused, but you're not focused.
You can tell? Damnation. Sounds like you know what it's like working with technology. Maybe I can confide in you. Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. Had a colleague who was very talented, but not very good at hiding it. Supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging.
Didn't realize there was politics even among grease hands.
In Auntie's choice, there's politics among waste technicians. My colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempted to breach orbit, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. The ship landed on its starboard. I got lucky.
Sounds tough.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this?
Sure.
I got goods to sell.
Have a look.
I'd be happy to show you.
Oh, it's all just crafting materials. Okay. Won't buy anything, but you can buy my stuff. Even though you're struggling to sell anything.
Meals currently sold if you became violently ill after eating here. Please feel free to write our stall an angry letter, then burn it. What may this unit rehydrate for you?
Are you in charge of the stall all by yourself?
Negative. This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 222 days ago. When last seen, Mr. Wenrich mentioned he was, quote, going to teach those, redacted, sub rosa, redacted, a lesson. Nobody extorts Gerald T. Wenrich.
Yeah, I think that didn't go so well for him.
Were at some point cooked fresh. Error. Quote sales grandstanding.
I actually meant to check to see if I can pickpocket this
Anybody
guy.
even listening to this? Let me sell you stuff.
I want to see if he had like a. To see if like the like a letter or something. So right here, nobody can see me. Okay. He doesn't have. I could take his money, but I've got tons of money. I just wanted to see if he had some sort of note or diagram on him that would tell us how.
Come ganderize.
It would tell us how to get into his room.
Auntie's choice thanks you for... never mind that. Sorry. Force of habit. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I can provide.
Seems you got quite a collection. How'd you come into all of this?
Used to be part of Auntie's choice. Nothing special, just a pilot for light cargo vessels. Had a lot of time to think with just the void for company. Eventually decided I was sick of being overworked and underpaid and made off with my cargo. Turned out to be generic clothes, work gear, and such. More of a market for it out here than I would have guessed. I've bolstered my wares since. You should give them a look.
Sure, let's have a look.
I got rags, fineries, and everything in between.
It's actually, I forgot I've got all the stuff that I need to sell. Get rid of all of that. I've been holding on to so much rubbish.